We felt bonded. Fire and wonder make you wanna wonder if you wanna be with me.
Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight: get a W on their home court. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Trailblazers, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. And of course the Utah Jazz, sitting just one spot below them. Here are the starters for Utah. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3. All right, Brent, these teams just met. You think we can expect more of the same?
I don't know, B.A. I mean, these games could go different ways so fast. And depending on what happened the night before, of course, you know what's coming in terms of the sets and the plays and who it is that they're trying to get the ball to and where. But, man, somebody could step up and just have a performance here where this game could go sideways and be a different result altogether.
Oh, Kessler with the block. Here's Sexton. Kicks it to George. Markkanen with a screen on Simons. The jumper from the wing off target. Now Portland with it. They defeated Utah in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. George for three. That doesn't go either for George. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. There's the three. Collins with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Markkanen against Sharp. Here's Collins. And the layup is good off the glass.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
And here's Grant from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
Simons on the take. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Such a dynamic offensive player, great speed, great hops. Simons hard to stop when he makes his move.
Jazz trail by 5. Now here's George. Shoots from 12. And it's Utah scoring again.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Grant. Collins with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Pass to Markkanen. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 3. Sexton misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Grant gets it to go.
Grant is a confident scorer, especially from the interior.
Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Collins. George outside. Markkanen outside from behind the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, that's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
George against Simons. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to George. And the jam by George.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. The Trailblazers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Simons. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Now Sexton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. The three. That shot, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Jazz trail by 4. George peels it out a bit. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in. Here's George. He's got 7. Pass to Collins. Some room here for George. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Portland leading by 4. On the wing, Simons. George defending. Knocks down the triple. Simons has got 13 now.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Simons.
He got his timing down.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Collins. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The first one falls. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
And so Simons nails both of them. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Clarkson. Still no points. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Utah shooting their first foul shots of the night. That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Henderson, he's checked in for Simons. George hits them both. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Now here's Clarkson, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Here's Collins. Clarkson, right side. Clock at 6. Portland grabs the miss. Sharp up top. It's guarded by Markkanen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's George. 12 points for him. Pass to Kessler. Now Clarkson. Sharp grabs the miss. Henderson against George. Shot from the wing. And Henderson with the basket on the assist from Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's George. And George with the jam.
And this is what George wants to be doing. The rookie loves to score the ball.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sharp against George. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen with it. George outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen misses. Trailblazers lead by 11. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so it's Utah with it. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Jazz trail by 14. George passes to Collins. Markkanen outside. Here's the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Graham. And he banks in the layup. Grant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George passes to Collins. Back to George. Wide open look. Again, Utah.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
It's Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. And that one's good. Sharp.
That's a spot where if Sharp can remain consistent, he can add another level of scoring to his game.
2 minutes remaining.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. And he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Klingon. He's checked in for Deandre. Ayton. Williams comes in for Grant, and it's Kamara in for Sharp. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Collins. Sensabaugh is checked in for Larry Markkinen, and it's Colin Sexton in for George. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Henderson with it, and he drives in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Blazers. Sends it home from three-point land.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Sexton's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Here's Avdia. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Jazz trail by 13. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Eubanks. It's deflected. Avdia against Clarkson. That one's good for 2. Avdia's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Here's Clarkson. Tipped. Williams passes to Avdia. Over Sexton. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Jazz trail by 15. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's Clarkson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Eubanks the screen. With the floater. Sensabaugh, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Avdia. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Avdia's got 6.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
With the crossover, it's tipped. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah with another miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Kamari, no good. Jazz trail by 21. Clarkson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Denny Avdia. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role, a highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. Portland leading by 19. Here's Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. Utah with another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Klingon. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Sensabaugh. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Kamari. Eubanks defending. Blocked! Outside Sexton. Clarkson outside. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Sensabaugh. Deflected!
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
And that contact not shaking Robert Williams up much. He really commits to his selections in the paint.
Here's Clarkson inside. Here's Filipowski, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now it's the time, Lakers Nation. Get loud for your Blazers Breakers dance crew.
He's checked in for Portland. Williams is checked in for Utah. Mills comes in for Sexton. Here's Henderson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Jazz trail by 21. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite. The second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On target from range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Batten on the wing. Clarkson grabs a miss.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Mills. Off target from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Denton, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Henderson.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Williams' shot is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Jazz trail by 21. Clarkson outside. Outside, Williams. Drops in the three. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Portland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And That one's good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
So it's Utah now. Now here's Clarkson. They set the pick. Looking to get it going. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Klingon. Klingon's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now Clarkson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson with a screen on Avdia. Releases. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 7 points for the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. 5th best, Utah.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Trailblazers lead by 20. Here's Simons. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Well, the Jazz shooting just 38% in this quarter. For 3, George. Can't get it to drop.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Grant with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Grant's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Clarkson against Sharp. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2.
And he drops a first.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And he makes both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Trailblazers lead by 22. Here's Simons with the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. George with it. He's got 16. Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Now Clarkson. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You have to like Collins in his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town.
Oh, yes, sir! Wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Utah shooting at about 44% so far. George drives.
Out of the way!
Wow!
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Portland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Simons. Good D by Kessler. The Jazz shooting 42% in the second quarter. Markkanen, the pass to George. No good from outside. Ayton against George. Releases from 15. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 10.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Here's Utah. George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. And again, it's Utah. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. A moment here to see the numbers for John Collins.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Colin Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Sharp, no good. Challenging stretch here for Utah. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
The try by Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
On offense, here's Utah. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Simons with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Sexton looking around. Up top, George. And there's 1:45 left in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins, and it's rejected.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
And the shot goes in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's George. Give him 20. Pass to Collins. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. Outside Sexton. Over Sharp. Sexton misses. Portland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Ayton. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Deandre Ayton. 1 shot.
One shot.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
To the paint. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Simons. 23 points in the game. And a strong finish with two hands.
The guard rising up, Simons, with some thunder of his own.
And here's George. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George against Simons. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Simons got 28 points for the game.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
George with the bucket.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 three-pointers already today.
Ayton against Kessler. From the top of the key. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 15 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so it's Portland, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Utah Jazz.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa. Let's take a step back.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's George. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Kamare in at small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Simon's shot is good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The Jazz shooting at about 44% so far. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile. He's long.
Yes, sir!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. finding a way through. Contact comes Simon's way, and he just avoids it.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. It's Sharp on the wing. Check. Oh, nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts. Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Outside Sexton. Pass to George. Collins with a screen on Simons. Markkanen outside. Collins with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Sexton. No good on the 3. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. George against Sharp. Driving to the basket.
Oh, get up to throw down.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sexton, that's good.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Simons. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. That doesn't go either for Sexton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Ayton. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Sexton. He has 7. Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Sharp. Here he goes.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
George against Simons for 3. Sexton. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Sexton, that's good.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Sexton against Simons. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Simons got 36 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
George outside. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Simons passes to Grant. Over Kessler. Grant's shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Sexton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Ayton. And it's in there.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Sexton. Markkanen from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got 23 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Jazz shooting 54% so far in the third quarter. Now George. 32 points in the game for him. Collins inside. He's covered by Grant. Markkanen for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Markkanen's got 8.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Simons. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Sexton with it. He's got 13. Collins with a screen on Sharp. Pulls it. Portland with a rebound. Here's Kamare. Releases. Kessler with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. The 3 from Sexton. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Shoots over George. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Well, the Jazz shooting pretty well at 45%. Sexton passes to Collins. Sexton against Sharp. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Rupert, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Shot from the inbound. He got a piece of it.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
Here's Henderson. Offensive rebound. And again, it's Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got 14 points now in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Pass to Clarkson. To the middle. To snap the cold streak. And it's Clarkson again missing.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
The 17-footer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Henderson's got 10 points in the game.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if If he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Utah shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Georgia's shot is off. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Henderson. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here's Ayton. That's 29 for him. Misses the jumper from the wing. Pass to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. Six to shoot. Kessler a screen. Markkanen from long range. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Over Clarkson. Avdia, good. Give him 8.
And a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Avdia just taking what the defense is allowing.
And for Utah, they're shooting only 42%. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Timeout called, Portland. He's checked in for Portland. Murray comes in for Rupert. And while we can, let's take a look at the steadiest free throw shooters among small forwards in the last month. Number 5 is Lauri Markkanen.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
Do appreciate and admire when they get to the free throw line. It's all about their routine, and their percentages reflect that. Not shy about coming from the wing and driving into the lane aggressively, inviting the D to foul them.
Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
And it's Utah with the ball. Now here's Clarkson. He's got 6. The 3. Buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Henderson drives in, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
1:36 left in the third quarter. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 41% since halftime. Clarkson for three. Another three for Utah.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half.
Here's Henderson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. Portland shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And the free throw, no good.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Man, good whistle there.
Utah shooting their seventh and eighth attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for Utah, Collier. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You just don't want to give those kind of avenues to Robert Williams. Drops the hammer there.
56 seconds left in the third. Here's Filipowski. And that one's on target from the wing. Filipowski's got his second bucket on the night. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Here's Williams. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sensabaugh. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Henderson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Murray. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Williams. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Williams has got 16 points.
And not really a big-time scorer, but it's good to see Williams unleashed here.
Here's Clarkson. And the layup falls.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Now Henderson. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Jazz 5 right now. Collier is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. Second chance effort. And there's Klingon on the assist from Williams.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Here's Clarkson. And they recover it. Here's Filipowski. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by Collier. Utah shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. And that one drops.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Henderson. The rebound by Filipowski.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Williams. Portland again missing. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Collier, defended by Henderson. And the bucket is good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
From the wing. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Henderson's got 20.
Good to see Henderson knock that one down, continuing to work on the jumper.
Clarkson against Avdia. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Eubanks. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Henderson, right side. Shoots over Collier. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Henderson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, Scoot has everything working tonight.
Here's Collier. It's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by the Jazz. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot on the wing. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And he dunks it down.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Henderson. Off the window. It's good. Henderson's got 24 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Clarkson outside, pass to Collier. For three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. The three is up. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Clarkson against Abdia. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Murray. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Collier. And he comes up with a bucket. Collier's got 6 in the quarter. And the Trailblazers call time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Portland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Off the outside. Connects from downtown. That gives him a double-double in this one.
You can see the work that Abdia has put into that three-point shot.
Henderson against George. Pass to Collins. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Abdia. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. George passes to Collins. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Henderson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Henderson's got 18 points in just the second half.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it, and it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
George for 3. rebound by Murray.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Portland calls timeout. Now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Deandre Ayton.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, the way they've been playing lately, they needed him to take on a bigger role. He gave them the critical boost they were looking for. Here's Henderson. Shoots over George. Henderson misses. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Here's Williams. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. The Jazz shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. To the right side, and here's Collins for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. From 20 feet. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Over George. Murray, no good. On offense, here's Utah. George outside. Left side, Sexton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Got to be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact, and did it there.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Now, Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Henderson with it, picked up by Markkanen. Portland, no good that time either. On offense, here's Utah. 19-footer. Up again. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Puts it up from 17. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Henderson against George. Henderson misses. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Offline with a 3. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Murray. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. The Jazz shooting great so far, 52% in the 4th. George with it. Markkanen outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 9 assists now tonight. The Trailblazers shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. The quick look, no good that time. Well, the Jazz shooting about 47%. A nice number. Kicks it to George. Markkanen outside. Inside. Here's Sexton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter. So it's Portland now. Here's Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Collins against Walker. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And the Trailblazers shooting 41% here in the 4th. And the shot goes.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
The Jazz on offense. Outside Sexton. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Sexton's got 22 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Take a break.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Deandre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Manea in for Murray. Good on the second one.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Shoots over George. Here's Klingon. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Outside Sexton. Markkanen from long range. Gets the three to fall. Markkanen's got 20.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Henderson. Collins with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
13 feet out. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Collins.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Portland. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
On the court is your hype squad. Who wants a t-shirt?
Rupert, he's checked in for Manea.
Number 21, Ryan Rupert.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Henderson.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
It's Walker on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Down low. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Walker's shot is off. And here's George. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Utah ball. At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton, shooting one.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. George outside. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Deandre Ayton.